Heyo, this is EpicQ56 and Stromix presenting. Yes. The title says it's all about working on the website, so. And oh boy. And here comes my little special guest, if. You know. What? I'm live streaming at the moment. Can you wait? No? Okay. You do deserve some pets. So, while I'm multitasking, I thought about live streaming yet again on YouTube, just because I actually do have some plans of what I want to do for DLive. So, also, I'm gonna double check something real quick. So sometimes I always double check these things. DLive. So, also, I'm gonna double. Yeah. Okay. I'm just wondering, like, if the music is good enough. So, and there we go. So, and one viewer, whoever is watching, welcome to the stream, and then you're gone again. It always happens. I don't know why. Either if like stream is broken, or it's just that like YouTube is just not really accurate or so. But I'll take what I can get, I think. I hope. Okay, so here is what I left off so far. And yeah. So what I'm doing is doing portraits when it comes to doing commissions. So, and of course it's not really done yet. So that's what I'm working with at the moment. So yeah. And here's the other thing. I actually got coffee to work. Like with the notification things. I would show you. But actually, no, I'll actually show it to you. I'm not that I'm not that type of person that does advertisement yet, so, and whoever actually will see at the beginning or so. So here comes the test. So yeah, and you'll like leave like a little message here and there. So another test. It says short. Yep, there you go. So I find that pretty cool, and I have my own little custom animation for it too. So that's good. So yeah. I know it feels like I am stalling at the moment, but gotta get some things to work. Okay, let's see. I'm going to adjust some things. There we go. So I will actually see what I'm working with here. Alright, so let me okay. Alright. So what I'm thinking of doing here is okay, just double checking if it works. Okay. I'm gonna double test with, well, what I'm doing is that I do need to find some little things like here for me to color in, because I know that's a lot of work, but at the same time it'll be worth it by the time I am done. So you can really see the little bits here and there. And that's the difference of what I'm like doing this, find some little small things for me to color in, plus, well, there's between that and my animations that I don't actually do that at all. I think it depends if it's very noticeable or not when it comes to animating certain frames, and then color some things in. And for those who actually stopped by, well, which I know, like, not during live, but during the, whenever people have the chance to, like, watch me live stream or so. So, how's everybody doing and all that? How are things going? Things are going good or bad? Just hopefully you have a good day. Or week or month. Or year. I think it does depend after all. So. And, yeah. It does feel pretty weird. I think I need to do that for the background. Okay, so. Okay. Can probably do some shades now. And. Double checking. Somewhat good. And actually, wait, I am actually missing something from here because I normally do it for the thing. Okay, so tight. And let's see. Okay. There we go. So, as I was saying about plans for DLive. Okay, so my plans of what I'm going to do with DLive. So, like, in case if I wanted to play like certain games, that is like probably like I don't want to risk it with for YouTube wise. For example, like Team Fortress 2, which like I really want to live stream Team Fortress 2, but at the same time, it's like what I'm hearing so far, like not just like bot problems, but like just experiences in general of like uncensoring stuff from like for languages or like pictures that custom pictures you could put on a thing. It also depends on if I go to the certain like community server that allows sprays, then it is going to be a little issue depending, but at the same time it's like, That's why I'm thinking of DLive will be better. And with that, like after when I'm done live streaming with that from DLive, I can always put it on to YouTube on my secondary channel. Which I don't know if I actually talked about it. About like my secondary channel that I use just for live streams and stuff. But for those who actually did not know, for those who do remember me of used to animate for Crafting Vegito, since after like losing the animations on his from his channel or so, because you know YouTube is being a pain to him, I asked him if I could actually re-upload it on my secondary channel. He says sure, and I'm like, okay, well, there I go. I uploaded it on my secondary channel, and hopefully is still good. Since barely people like watched it at all, I think YouTube doesn't even mind in some ways. And that's my thoughts on it. But it could be different, but at the same time I really don't know. Okay, so now I could do the shade, which I normally stink at, but that's okay. It's all about practice. Loads of practice. So, and the other thing that I actually have while working with my animation stuff, I actually watched some showcases of like PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So like upcoming games or so that I'm like interested to see. Because normally I don't actually watch those types of things, but at the same time it's like, you know, since I'm bored, other than me just animating something, I can always just like watch something. So I did multitasking, and there were some games that I was interested in, but other games is like, okay. I mean, I can always like watch other people play it, so I can actually see how the gameplay goes. And even when it comes to cinematic trailers, I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, how does the game go? So I guess it's like we may never know. But for me, it's like I probably would not know much at all. But there were some like little silly moments here and there though. And that's something though. That's a little better. So it's not too dark. I did forget to mention, like, other than Team Fortress 2 that I could live stream on DLive is postal brain damage. And what I've heard that they're gonna have you can customize your own like maps and stuff. I'm actually very excited for that. Because like I can actually make my own like shovel run maps and then watch people like suffer for that. Unless if like, you know, they're not recording or anything. Which I've barely seen some people play the game, but I actually have watched like some people that were new to try out the game and stuff, and man, it's pretty good. Okay, so I am trying to think what I'm doing here for when it comes to shading. Okay. So it is that one thing or so, but also I really have no idea what I'm talking about. It feels like it's just one of those things when I'm like, okay, I think I know what I'm going to say, but at the same time it's like once the word comes out, I'm like, okay, I don't think I know what I was talking about at all. Pretty sad, but at the same time it's fine. Sometimes I really don't know the shade placements of what I do here. Alright, we're back. Because it feels like something's going on with my system, and I don't know why. So, yeah. Yum. And thus I am back. And whoever is watching, welcome to the stream. Yeah, sorry. Technical difficulties or so? I don't know. Man, time goes by so quick, it seems. Okay. Back to, whatever I was doing. Just trying to set some things up and, back to whatever I was doing. Okay. And now I have no idea where I left off with the story. That's when you know it's like, yeah. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I think and I hope. May never know. So maybe I'll talk about the website update. So basically I have like drawn some things and animated some things for the sake of the website, and other times it's like, okay, I possibly I can't really see what I'm doing but the nose. Yeah, okay. And I would say like the website has become a little more slow because I had to work with like some posters for the cartoon, which I think I have said it before and possibly in the other live stream or so. But when it comes to commissions and stuff, I think I could be more open with it or so. And other times I just I don't know how can you really say. But progress is still progress after all. And also alongside with the postal animation that I was working with, that also instead of a few months that I said before, it feels like it's gonna take more than a few. But I'm sure after when I'm finished with one scene, it's still gonna take like a few months. And yep, that's how I figured. It's like there's just too many frames and layers for me to really work with when it comes to animating something almost as big as that, but at the same time it should not be big. It shouldn't, but yet it weirdly is. I think it's because it's just how I like just starting to animate like certain parts of the scene or so. Even though it's just only one scene, that is the issue. And seems like someone left, so thank you for visiting. I know I can be a little boring at times because I have no idea what I'm saying, but yet it's all about experiences. I think that could be fine. Unless... yeah, that's a little better. Oops, wait. I just noticed. There we go. And, I want to get back where I left off. So that's gonna be well for me to really think of it. So, don't worry. The theme might come back to me for the topic at hand. What if I just, you know. There we go. So then, I think I left off about the showcases and stuff, but there's really not much for me to really say about the showcases because there are some games that are pretty good. Some other games is just, I'm sure there are some people that are interested in those types of games, so. Whoops, I just noticed. There we go. And, yeah, maybe wondering, like, if there are games that I'm actually willing to buy. After the showcases, no, because there are 2 games that I'm actually keeping an eye out of for, like, the summer sale reasons. So, and of course, if one of them did become, like, if one game did go on sale, but the other one didn't, then that means I'll just buy the game that's on sale. So, and I'm sure you'd be wondering, it's like, oh wow, you just buy games that just go on sale? How could you? And I'm just like, well, because I am poor. At least it'll still be something, I think, and I hope. There we go. And I'm still excited to play them, and who knows, with one of the games I might actually record it and post it on YouTube, but it really depends on some people if they are interested or not. But due to seeing that I have grabbed, like, the fans of Postal, like, I grabbed their attention because what I've been doing is just doing shovel stuff, shovel kills, or whichever. But don't get me wrong, I actually have fun with the shovel kills, but at the same time I do suffer when it comes to, like, certain enemy types. And also the fact that I did a postal difficulty just to just to record and do the like killing each enemy with a shovel type of thing. So why did I do that? Yeah, I'm sure you guys are wondering, like, who is this I'm drawing? And I'll be like, this is just a random character because I don't think my friends will let me actually do, like, examples of them for the sake of putting it on my website, so. Which I do find it understandable, so I don't want to actually disturb them or anything. But yeah. I wonder, should I just do this plain and simple? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do the hair shine thing. So just need to Okay, that's good. So yeah, not much with this character here, but it's still something, I think. And I hope. Okay. And then... So, what I'm planning to do here is just one of those shine things. I'm not doing a good job, but yet I am professional at some things. Just some. Okay. And then... I think I need a bigger... It's all about me experimenting on one another. Okay, I actually need to check something real quick because I can't believe it's been like almost over. Has it been over an hour already? Jeez. Okay. But don't worry, I still got this. Maybe I just not do that much percentage. I mean, it works last time when I did it. Okay, that's actually a lot better. Okay, yep, better. Okay. And then... Nope. That somehow works. Okay, and then I might as well do my signature. Even though it feels like it's not actually like fully done, but it's still something, I think. But I really don't know. Oh yeah, see, now I can see the fur doesn't have all the colors, so that's somewhat works. Alright, so back to here so I can deal with the fur. Seems like I was missing other things too and I wasn't even paying attention. But that's good. That's good that I'm actually rechecking these things. So I may have so since I was a little bored, I was like, I'm trying to figure out what games to play, because I do want to get back with the Broken Reality, but I do want to like live stream that whenever I can. I did. Is he tight? I did actually thought about like finishing it up in this live stream, but I did not really have much of the time because I was actually working with the animation. So, and besides, I do, because, you know, I really want to finish the animation. And other times, that's why I'm thinking, like, okay, I probably want to play some games to kill some form of time while I work on my things. And which I did. I was, like, looking through, and then there was this one game called, Espresso Tycoon, and I'm like, well, since I have coffee now, and I did recently been drinking, like, some form of mocha and stuff, so it's like, okay, I might as well just try out the prologue just to see how it goes. Even though it's not really my type of, like, game, but I do actually like how the style is, like, you can customize your own, like, cafe and customize your own coffee thing. So I find that pretty cool. And of course, since it's a prologue, and weirdly enough, I actually thought it's like just one of those demo things, but this one actually has achievements, and I'm like, okay, I might as well actually play through this, kill some time, and manage to get some achievements. And I only got like mostly all of it. I'm just missing one more, and that's the status where I'm in right now. So I actually did thought of playing the game while drawing this, but at the same time I'm just like, I don't want to like live stream it because, you know, I don't like the recording program I'm using, but it probably would have been fun. So like people can like not interact, but like tell me of like what to name the coffee types and stuff. But you know, since barely anybody actually watches my live streams and stuff, so that's why I'm like, okay, maybe I would not do that. I would not even multitask either, no matter how much I want to. So it's best for me to really just go along my days and just start drawing, working on the website, and yeah. Okay. It feels like there's something missing, and I don't know. Oh, now I remember. It was supposed to be the blushes, because I remember I sketched out a little like blush for her, and I forgot all about it. Okay, might as well do that. Sketch out the little blush. That's a little too much. Nah. Okay, and then nah. Maybe and I'm not really good with blushes at all, it seems like. Actually, hold on. Nope, that's not it. No, it's just weird. I mean, it depends on the person if they want a blush or not, so. Okay. And, probably do want to, yeah, no, actually, I think it's fine. It is fine. So now I'm going to just do a little highlight thing. Alright. I think that's good enough. hopefully it's good. So yeah, and since my logo's right here, so it's for like, I can save these things as example things, and of course I have my logo on it, so it's like, yes, so people don't stay. It gets me to wonder, like, what kind of people even want to even steal my stuff? You never know until I actually run into someone that actually will do that. It'll be pretty weird, but it'll still be something. Just looking through something. Okay, so now I'm gonna do another example. So off you go. Yeah? Yes. Okay. Off you go indeed. Okay, so now I'm gonna work with the animal thing because yes. So yes, I'm trying to do like portraits that could actually be both for like humans and animals alike. So that's what I'm trying to do like right then. So okay. I actually do want to just there we go. And now I'll do the outlines. Yay, my weakness. Oops. Yep, okay. So, and as like always, just always drink water every time I say so, just to bring up a top of random conversation. Because it's just how I am, really. I would say other things, but the thing is, it's like, just, you know, like, so. I'm sure it's so annoying, but at the same time, it's like, I can't help it. It's just how I am. Okay, let me double check something real quick. I always want to double check some things. Okay. Yeah, I never really liked outlining when it comes to some things. I think it's like since back at I don't know why Windows Movie Maker popped into my head for no reason, but Microsoft Paint, like the original Microsoft Paint, like I was so good at with outlines because the thing is I can always just draw a line and I can just do curves or something with it and it'll just look so good. And nowadays, what I'm working with, it's like I had to draw my own outlines and they always become so messed up. And the reason why these look smooth is because I'm basically cheating. So, and besides, people really like high quality stuff, so it's like, okay, fine. I'll do some high quality stuff. Even though it's not really high quality stuff, if I still am terrible at like maybe I probably will say probably the shadows and lighting. I sometimes have trouble with those. Just sometimes, but I'm sure people are probably gonna judge me and be like, nah, you're basically actually terrible with those. And my response is just like, thanks a lot. I worked hard for all of that just for people to say that it looks terrible. I mean, that's the thing. It's like my art is not high quality. That I am aware of. And now it's just I don't know what I was about to say there. I think it's because how my art is. like so different of how I do my animations. Like you can really see the drastic changes of my art style depending on how I'm drawing. But the bright side of things is that I'm practicing more and learning more on the things I do. And other times it's like if I'm very stubborn because I normally learn of what I learned and I thought it works, it works. And I'm pretty much stubborn to the point that I don't want to learn anything else new. But then that's when I was proved wrong when I managed to make a 2D animator try Scary's mod. I tried something new, and yet I'm still sticking with 2D. Because the thing is, I am still... like, no matter what I'm thinking of what I could do in Gary's mod, it feels like it's been years since I last, like, went on it. But the thing is, that's not actually right, because the recent time I actually played the game... I can actually look it up right now, because I have Steam on. Let's see. The last I played, yeah, was actually at the beginning of this year, June 19th. That's the last I played. Oh man, I do want to actually continue playing it, but the thing is, like, I got no friends, and I'm just like, should I even experiment more of what I can do to animate in Gary's mod? But the thing is like, I don't know. Oh, experiencing lag because I basically opened up Gary's mod. I think that could be the case. Oops. Please go back. There we go. Okay, lesson learned. Do not actually open up Steam when it comes to this type of information. Is it done? Is it gonna be done buffering because I closed the thing? Please tell me. Tell me that's the case. Please don't do this to me. Okay, is it good now? Okay, let me double check just by drawing something. I swear. Okay, let's see. But yeah, 2D animator tries Garry's mod it was like my most passionate project I ever done. Just the way I done with it, it's like, man, it just looks so good. There we go. Okay, I was like, when is it gonna show the scroll thing? There it goes. Yeah. Yes? What's wrong? You want attention? But, yeah, I do really enjoy, doing some things in Gary's mod. Like, testing out some things, and at the same time, just like, well, how to really do this? And other times, just how to make things work, and I managed to make it work, especially alongside with, of me animating in 2D. Putting them together wasn't really easy, especially with all the timing and stuff. But the thing is, like, it feels like it's challenging, but yet it's rewarding. Because even though I know I did not really get as much views as, like, the 6-second video. Actually, is it 7? Was it 7 seconds or 6 seconds? Okay, let's see. It was 6 seconds, yeah. So, even though it did not get as many views as that type of short animation of the Postal Dudes, but the thing is that something like 2D Animator tries to get his mod, like, man, some part of me just really wants to go back to it because I know, like, I'm sure no one's not gonna actually hear this, but so originally, because even though I did say it's a one-shot, I actually wanted to do a surprise where I'm actually doing a second episode, and it will actually be the last one. I actually have the story down in my head and everything, but yet the script is not really there because yes, you're distracting me. Yeah, you're distracting me. And I still have no idea how to put hats on Team Fortress 2 models yet. I still have trouble with that. And like some parts of the story does like change. Because sometimes I was thinking like, what if I can get one of my family members to do one of the like voice acting for the one of the characters. But thinking about that possibility, it feels like it will not be likely. And also now I'm thinking like, okay, probably what I could do is just like do the things alone and see what could happen. But at the same time, it's like, oh wait, the thing's done. No, wait, no, you do now. No. Is it? Yep. No. Well, okay. Well, you distracted me. Why would you do that? Okay. Yeah. Fine. Be that way. Okay. Might as well continue where I left off with the this synth music, I guess. Of course, the advertisements, they're everywhere. Actually, wait, there was this one music I actually was thinking of putting in here, but now I forgot what it was. Originally it was going to be like some Xenoblade Chronicle music, but my English is so bad today. But of course, Nintendo. Let's see. Oh, okay. I think I know what I was thinking. Let's see. I actually do need to see if I was about to say, like, is it, there's some copyrighted stuff? I'm hoping not. But I really don't know. I really enjoyed, like, Octahedron's, like, music, some sorts, because there's some that are just so good. So I'll probably just have that play for, like, a little bit until I'm thinking of, like, okay, maybe I can do something else, but I don't know what. Okay, so really, if I even get copyrighted just by Octahedron alone, then that's really saying something of like what music I even had to listen to. So. And, let's see, what else? Since I was so distracted about thing changing, but it's like, that's fine. Just like lower it again, just in case. Is this thing still going? Okay. I'm really supposed to be drawing over here. Now I don't even know what to. Oh, right, the, yes. Okay, actually, be right back. Because I think someone probably needs something and I don't know what. So... Alright, I am back. Where did I leave off? I really don't know. That's usually what happens by the time when I leave, then I come back, and then I'm like, what am I talking about? I may never know. May never know. I am probably gonna check something real quick. No, I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing, but since looking at some things. Oh, whoops. Low quality at the moment. Oh, okay. That's what I was just looking for. I could just actually go back to the video itself. Oh, whoops. Yep, there we go. So now, back to drawing and then talking about Gary's Mod. So, in short, I do feel like I might actually get back to Gary's Mod again, but it feels like it's really gonna take a while because of all the stuff I'm doing. So, especially if I'm like working on something big for like the website. And plus, like, the postal animation should not really be that big, but yet it ended up being anyways. I think it's because of, like, how things are. And also another thing is that, the unprofessional, no, it's the unofficial guide of the shovel. I really, since I did actually record myself of, like, having a rematch with the other dude with the shovel alone with no items against him, like last time about like the liquid nitrogen and the did I use time bombs on him? I cannot remember. I actually need to rewatch the videos to see. Because, yeah, I use neither of those things other than, like, I do need, like, do healing and armor and stuff. And surprisingly, I managed to, like, go so aggressive on him, and yet, like, I managed to defeat him with the shovel, so I'm like, yes. Yeah. And then getting killed by the giant robot. It stinks, but at the same time, it's like, okay. It's still something, though. I did good, and, maybe never again. Actually, I feel like it's gonna be again anyways, because a while ago, actually, it's a really long time ago, when I was doing a speed run for the Cruel Dude Thesis level, which, you know, was going against other dude and the giant robot. I was, like, doing a speed run on it, and it turns out, like, I managed to beat my record by 22 seconds. But the problem is that the game does not actually take that because since I have the how do you call it? Oh, the debug mode. So I have the debug mode like onto the game. So, and I think that's what the cause of me of like being disqualified, you could say, of my speedrun time, because it probably thinks that I'm cheating just by having the debug mode, which is understandable because you really don't want to like cheat to get the record. So maybe next time, which, like I said, I might play, I might live stream Postal Brain Damage on their DLive, and, I can't actually, like, do, like, either a speed run, or I can do the, hold on. Either do a speed run or do, like, a shovel run challenge. And the thing is, I did actually record myself doing the only, well, yeah, the shovel run for the, it was for two, it was for 2 levels that I did the shovel run in. And then once it gets to, the third one, which is about war, oh boy, I ended up having trouble with that certain spot because snipers, it was going to be, like, it's supposed to be 100%, like, all enemy kills run. I don't have to actually get all the secrets and stuff, I just had to kill everybody in sight. Even though the NPCs, they don't really count, so I don't really bother. But man, so yeah, I'm thinking like maybe I do not want to do I don't want to do like a shovel run 100% all enemy kills, because if I had to deal with the snipers, the jumping beans, the clan elementals, especially if it's a wide open room, I am not going to do that at all, because it's going to be a big pain to deal with. But luckily, recently I saw there's this one comment that was for the shovel run. Well, not the shovel run. The unofficial guide of the shovel. Yeah, basically commented on like on one of those like the postal dude, the postal 2 dude's line. He goes like, "You go, girl." And I reply back like, "Thanks. All it takes is some shoveling. Also suffering, but mostly shoveling." And he actually gave me some advice of like, just, it's best for you to actually deal with this as a hobby. You really don't want to overdo yourself of doing a lot of like shovel kills. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. Because, yeah, if sometimes, like, some parts of me just feels like it's like, once, if I have to do it, I have to do it. But other times people said like, no, you don't really have to. Just do it in your own pace thing. And that's something I really appreciate. Like, some people, like, they can be concerned about my, about, like, sometimes my bad habits of working on some things. Like, right now I'm actually working on for the website and stuff. But I do let you guys know that you don't really have to worry about me. I'll be fine. Because even if I am actually, like, can be in pain in the inside, but the thing is that it's something for me to really worry about. Like, if it is an issue, then I do actually, like, get myself, I can't say check up, but it feels like it's more like I had to reassure myself. It's like, hey, just make sure, remind myself to take breaks. And other parts of me is like, yes, take breaks. Like, probably take a break right now. Stop suffering. And the other parts of me is like, no. Because what if I want to get something done now? And the other part of me is like, no. Take a break. And I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, that's basically me. Like, take a break. No, I don't want to. Even parts of me is like, you gotta sleep, and I'm just like, I don't wanna. And other parts of me is like, okay, wake up, and I'm like, I don't wanna. I'm basically all over the place. Which, it does prove that, like, okay, I gotta calm down, I gotta recollect, I got to, do what I gotta do. So, but yes. I do appreciate. Oh, and is it really me or is it someone else actually watching? Because, okay. Oh wait, someone liked someone liked my live stream. Oh, so someone is actually here. Whoever's actually watching, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I am very distracted. I'm very distracted drawing and talking about postal brain damage and like me working on things that that I work with. So, yes, I am actually doing my best to really work with the website and the animation. Also, the other thing about when it comes to the postal animation that I was actually talking about before. Originally, I did thought of actually doing a live stream of me coloring frames for the animation. Probably for maybe like a couple scenes or so, depending on how fast I'm doing the coloring. But the thing is that, also is the, I wonder if the thing is even working. Okay, wait, let me do another test. Because maybe something Oh, okay. I'm doing the wrong, it was the wrong thing. Whoops. Okay, well. Okay. It was the wrong chat. Hold on. Let me actually, I'll bring it back. Hold on. Silly me. I don't know why, but yes. Okay, and then it was this here. Okay. So now, okay. Can't believe it took me a while for that. Okay. There we go. Okay, that works. That should be good. Okay. Yeah, it works. Okay. Can't believe it. That's when you know I am very unprofessional in some things, and yet I call myself a professional jokingly. That's when you know it's like, okay, do not really trust me when it comes to these things. So, and that's another thing of like, do people really gonna trust me when it comes to doing commissions or so? So, and that's another thing. It's like, if I actually start animating for someone and get paid, it's like, it depends on like how my quality is when with the animation. And for those who actually don't actually know, I did release the working in progress of the postal animation thing, which is still in the works. Like, you could tell that like a lot of things are not missing, but more like it's not like fully fleshed out. So why does this look so bad? Probably because the one part is throwing me off, I'm guessing. And hold on. There we go. And if only I knew what I was about to say, but I don't. I know I said something about like unprofessionally made an animation for the person and how much I get paid for it. So, which I think, I don't know if I told the story before about like, when it comes to me actually working on some things for some people, they do ask me like how much I pay, but it was during the time when I was not allowed to actually get paid through the internet and everything. So, and then it's more funny. It's like, oh yeah, I can finally get paid, but at the same time, people will be like, eh. But the thing is, I think it's because since it's been like years upon years since I even last did anything, did some like request and all that, that's when I'm like, okay, I might need to get back to, oh, actually, okay, it makes sense of why it's like this. Okay, yeah. There we go. So I need to start actually advertising myself again to see what I could do. But probably after when I actually finish with the website, and then that's when I can start advertising. I probably would actually do it after when I finish with the postal animation as well. But the thing is that since I really don't like live stream myself to animate something for something like that. And also, who knows, like, I might accidentally spoil some moments or so. So that's another thing. But, who knows, it'll still be something, I think. And I also hope. may never know. So, and I know I do enjoy like animating and stuff. And other times, like when it comes to like working for some things, it could be exhausting at times. But I think the other bright side thing is like at least it's still something I enjoy. But if something doesn't go well in the future or so, that's when I'm like, okay, I probably need some form of breaks or so. But I really don't know. I think it's just me. It's just my thoughts on some things here and there. And, yeah. And then, there we go. I do like what I'm working with so far, but now at the same time, should I actually do? Okay, actually that I really need to think about by the time I'm like, okay, so I'll just do it. I'll just outline the fur. So outline the other colored fur, so I can keep track of what I'm doing. But also, I'm also thinking of doing like lineless art with this one, but at the same time it's like lineless. I really don't want to do lineless, but I mean lineless is actually fine. I think it's because of like how I experience lineless art. It takes so long. Because I remember I was doing lineless art for one of my friends, and basically it took me so long. I think because I was doing the outlines by colors instead of like doing the dark outlines first, and then once I color it in, I do get rid of the outlines itself. And it's just like so much work. So much work. A little fur here, but okay, I think I noticed what was happening, but I think it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And so yeah, for those who do want to commission me, you can only commission me by sketch so far, and it's only as cheap as $1. So, and you don't really see anybody that do sketches for $1 anymore, now do you? I'm kidding. I actually seen there's this animator who actually does drawings for like $1, and I'm like, man, I need to do something like that. Because my art is not that great, but at the same time, it's like, at least with some form of qualities, I can always receive like some form of like tips for those who thinks that my art is worth more, so. But yeah. I probably want to do a poll where I could ask if like anybody thinks that if my art is actually worth more than just $1, and people can either vote like yes or no. And I was about to say like about the third option, but at the same time it's like nah, I'll be good. Just a yes or no. And besides, I do draw differently with styles. Like I draw like make it possibly like chibi styles, and then there's doll styles, and I stink at drawing anime, but people assume that I draw anime anyways, so. And, yes. But still, it's good. Okay. Seems like I noticed something, so I'm probably gonna do that. Like, I don't wanna, like, deal with some bunch of things. Man, I'm terrible at drawing circles. Even though it's not supposed to be like circles anyway, so. They're like, incomplete, or no, just more like mutation or so. I really don't know what I was trying to say here. Also, since I was talking about Team Fortress 2, so basically, I'm sure many people that actually do play Team Fortress 2 and watch some random stuff, I'm sure they will know what I was about to say. Like, there's a movie, like, the movie Project, I could say, I think. So, and it's called MSS Blue, and, like, it took me, like, a long while to, like, finally watch it, because once I saw the thumbnail, I'm like, okay, so it's something I might actually watch later. And then it possibly became, like, 2 months later or something. And then, actually, I think it was a month later. So, yeah, it's like, I would watch it, but of course, my timing is just all over the place. And then I heard a lot of people really like it, and then I heard it was a horror movie. I'm like, okay, maybe something that I might not want to watch, because I'm not a fan of, like, horror stuff. But then when I heard, like, there's no jump scares or anything, that's when I'm like, okay, I might give it a watch. So, and besides, since I'm so used to about, like, you know, the gores and stuff in Team Fortress 2, it's like, how bad could it be? And then, like, well, after when I'm, like, finished watching it and everything, I'm like, man, there's so much, like, that just happened. It's like, what just happened? I don't know, but at the same time, it's like, I'm trying to figure some things out myself, of, like, have some theories of what was happening and stuff. But then I watch, like, more videos that some people actually have theories and analyzed of the movie, and it's like, man, there's so much stuff that I actually missed, and it's like, man. And the thing is, like, it's a good movie. I give it that. And the thing is that I did tell my family, and, like, I finally watched a movie in your face, because, you know, they know I do not watch movies. Like, I rarely watch them, because the time that I'm mostly convinced about, like, watching a full movie is when it comes to, like, animated movies. So some, like, from DreamWorks or Disney or Pixar or something, etc. Or even, like, some other, like, animated stuff. And parts of me would be like, okay, I might watch it or I might not watch it. And besides, I very rarely actually watch, like, movies at all. Because the thing is, like, I'm more invested of, okay, let me double check something. Okay. So, what else was I about to say? So, yeah, I don't watch movies, because the thing is that since I animate my own stuff, it feels like I'm more, like, I just feel like I more want to, like, work on my things to make something, other than just, like, sitting down and watching it itself or so. So that's why it's like, for me, I actually had, like, the time itself to actually watch MSS Blue, so I don't have to, I think it was during the time I was like, okay, I can finally take a break, and then that's when I actually have time to watch the movie. And man, the experience it was, and I'm actually glad that I actually did watch it because it is so good. Like, not because of like of the story, but like how the animation is. Because for me, I always like some little details of like some physics and stuff. But man, how they did it is just so good. Even with like the co-physics and stuff, and then there was was there water physics? I can't remember, but like, when it comes to me and certain like games or animations and stuff, I always think of like, do they have good water physics? I don't know why, but it's just like, man. And it is like, yeah, it's more fun. It's just like even when I don't expect good water physics when it comes to some games, but then once I see some water, it's like, does that have good water physics? But anyways, back to the movie. Okay. And let's see what else. I was about to say something about the movie, but yeah, it's like sometimes I would like watch it again or like hear other people's like reaction while I just I work on my things and stuff, because some people actually do have different ideas of the of like the story itself and all that. So it's like, yes. But man, there was the one person that basically made an analysis of the movie, like managed to make it for 2 hours, and it's like, dude. But yes, still like there's more than of what I missed. It's like, man, there's just there's always new stuff. New stuff that I am missing. So, this is good. Okay. Alright. And then Steve. And what else? Oh, then I heard about the since I already said that I barely watch any movies, and yet people actually compare the movie with like multiple movies that was referencing. It's like, what? Jeez, a lot of things went over my head. It's like, okay, because there are some movies that I have heard of, but then like seeing how they were referenced is like, oh, okay, man, it is actually pretty cool and creative. It's very, like, inspirational, you could say. Because it feels like it is heavily inspired by some certain movies and stuff. Even making a movie out of, like, multiple movies, even though it has its own story and everything. Because the only thing I can really understand with the movie alone is the Team Fortress 2, the game itself. Like, I know, like, some references and everything, and it's like, okay. Can I get that? And then I get this. It's like, okay. And it's just like, it feels like it has its own uniqueness of the movie itself, with the ties in of like the lores and stuff. So I would recommend it, but it depends for those who are interested in Team Fortress 2 or yet the interested in, I was about to say, interested in the, what was I going to say? That weirdly just trailed off. Okay. Like, if you're interested in, like, psychological horror stuff, or you're just interested in Team Fortress 2 itself, but also with some horror the aspects to it, then yes, I would recommend. But I do not recommend if you're not a fan of horror stuff at all. Or not even a fan of Team Fortress 2. I don't know. But I remember I read like some reviews about the movie, and they said like, oh yeah, you don't really have to be a Team Fortress 2 fan in order for you to watch the movie and stuff. And it's like, okay. I mean, it is dependable. Because the thing is, it's like, I would recommend it, even for those who don't really play the game and everything, but at the same time, it's like, might or might not want to watch. I really don't know what I was about to say there. My mind is just weirdly messed up for some reason, and I may never know why. Everything's all blue. Blue? No. Okay. And then... Yep. So yeah, it's surprisingly for me that I enjoy the movie. But hey, it's at least it's I still find it pretty good. Like, man, they just do a good job with the I don't know how you call it, because I know my dad will talk about like graphics wise, but it's like, it's just the style itself is pretty cool. Okay, so new topic. What should I talk about? Maybe I could talk about stuff, but at the same time, like, what kind of stuff? And I'll be like, I don't know. Just stuff. And then... Wow, I actually guessed the colors. Okay, so... Funny little details here, because why not? So, man, look at that. That looks cool. I do enjoy drawing animals sometimes, but at the same time, it's like, I have not done good improvements when it comes to drawing animals, because I mostly draw humans most of the time. Okay, gonna check something real quick. Because I always check a lot of things, and I don't know why. It's just how it... I was about to say, did something happen? No. Okay. Just double checking on some things, and it's good to go. Don't worry, I'm just looking through some things. There we go. Oh, did someone subscribed already? Did someone subscribed? I wasn't really paying attention. And that's when you know I'm like highly distracted on some things. But for those who subbed, thank you for subscribing to this channel. But even though I'm sure that person is basically self just from like watching one of the animations I made. Which I do actually have the story behind with that certain it was the basically Postal Dudes animation. So the thing is that actually, let me save here. The thing is that while I was like, it took me like a couple months to like animate the 6-second video, because the thing is like the one audio that I found, well, watched. I watched it sometimes. I'm like, man, it's pretty good. I'm surprised no one actually animated the part yet. So I thought maybe I would actually do animate the things. But instead of just 4, I just animated like 7. And yet there are like still like more, like there are still more dude characters. So I can't really fit them all. So I can only fit the ones that I think they're more like popular or so. So even though I think brain damage is like not that popular per se, but like I still thought about having them in, like, speed running in the background, because you know, since in the game brain damage, you really can actually speedrun pretty well because you go fast. And of course, I really like just drawing with the bunny slippers, because I try to like do the ear physics on those slippers too, because bunnies. But yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, the animation took me a couple weeks, and I managed to like post it alongside with the with killing each enemy with a shovel video. So I think I published those at the same time. Here I can always double check because I'm usually wrong when it comes to some things like that. So, but the thing is, I normally like watch both of them, because since they were next to each other of like viewed videos, basically once they reach like over 100 or something, they're just, it's like having a race towards one another, both the animation and the shovel. And weirdly enough, that I don't know when, but I think it was like a month after, actually it was a month, yeah, probably a month after the video, the animation video came out. Weirdly, it just out of nowhere, it skyrocketed to like so many views, like over like 1,000, and then it became like 5,000. I'm just like, man, a lot of people really like the animation. It's like, geez, and many people subscribe to my channel just for that. It's like, okay, I might as well do another one, because when I reach 200, that's when I'm like, okay, I might actually I might do the another postal animation. And it's gonna be a late one, because I'm at 267 already, or 266, depending if someone actually unsubbed after this or not. But man, I don't know how many, like, actually it feels like it's been a couple months already, because I am very slow in progress when it comes to animating a lot of things, especially when I had to animate 7 dudes again, or 8, or 9. Yes, there's that many. But yes, there is going to be a surprise, so I'm not going to actually spoil much, but for those who actually did saw the community tabs and saw the title, some people will actually know what I'm going for. So that's why I'm like, okay, so no worries for that, since people are gonna be excited, and for me, I'm excited as well. But at the same time, I probably should not be too excited, because the thing is that, who knows, I do need to advertise myself to like ask anybody if they want me to draw something for them or animate something for them, somewhere along those lines. And I might be a little too busy to the point where the animation might take a while longer, unless I actually get paid to work on the postal animation. So, and which probably with the with so many I have right now, I am actually making progress with something. So, and yes. Okay, is that all the first stuff? Nope. But yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be crazy, but the thing is that I'm sure what I'm going to do is actually find someone who is hiring like animators or so. This is probably like last time when Vegeto's friend actually asked of like anybody out there that does animation, can you animate something? I'm like, yes, I'll take that challenge, and yet I did, and yes. And then around 2019, we all know what happened after that. Actually, no one actually knows. He never actually responded to me after 2019, which that's actually a good thing because that was actually during my college years and me working, so, and I had no breaks. So I was, which I thought I had the time to actually animate something for Vegito in 2019, but nope, that wasn't the case, and luckily I did not. And luckily he did not really respond to me. It feels like it was more of a bummer, but at the same time as like, he could have actually told me something of like, hey, letting you know I'm gonna replace you with a better animator, and then that's why I'm like, understandable. Have a great day. Like seriously, just always okay. I can't really say that about everybody, but the thing is like, you can always be honest with me. Like, you can always say that my animation is terrible, or you can just say that like my art needs more work, it needs more improvements, or like my art doesn't look good. Like, I was about to do something about the eyes, but because what I'm going to do is that yeah, it's gonna be a while. Hold on. I'm just trying to think what I'm doing here. Because I'm sure like a lot of people are, well, not a lot of people, but there's some people that are afraid to really say something mean or so. But the thing is, it's like I've been through worse, so it's like there's not really anything that could really affect me or anything. So unless if things get a little too personal or so. But I'm sure people will not know like how personal some things could be. So it's all about ignoring and move on. But yeah, I really don't mind of like people being honest with me in some cases. Because the thing is that I'm sure everybody has their reasons or so. I think. I hope. But we like, me really don't know. Me don't know anything. What can I do here? Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do, but at the same time, I really don't know. What was I about to say? So, oh right. Since I was talking about the postal animation thing, so weirdly enough, I am getting some comments that are from Russia. Like, okay, it feels like I gotta learn a new language or just lazily just translate through Google Translate and then see what they say and then just go back. And okay, 90% of some people from like the like Russia, like their comments, when I translate it, they always mention the corkscrew the corkscrew dude. Man, it's like if I say that too fast, it'll be like weird. But yeah, they always mention that dude. It's like, okay, I get that he's from Russia, but dude. And they always mention like, hey, if you know his story of like what happened of blah blah. I'm like, yes, I'm aware of what happened, but dude, like, I was going by the audio, okay? I have nothing to do with the audio. Please, yeah. Okay, but then like one comment, and like since I was so used of like that one word from Russia that mentions that the dude's name, and I'm like, okay. And once I saw that one comment, I was like, okay, they're not mentioning him, good. And then once I translated, he said like, "Oh, thank you for actually putting the movie dude in," and I'm like, thank you, man. But yes, you're welcome. So it's like, aw. Sometimes my reaction is like, I don't know how to say it, but at the same time, it's like, aw. Okay. And then... Then... Nope. But, yeah, it's like, finally... They're not mentioning that one dude, but yet at least some people are mentioning like other things as well. And all right, the comment about actually there's a couple of comments that mentions about Postal 1 and Redux, dude. And the thing is I really did not know that they were actually different. They're different. I thought since it was they call it Redux, so I probably would not know like the full definition on that or so. Because basically it is like it's a whole like I can't say it's a whole different dude, but at the same time like because normally what I think when it comes to all these types of dudes is that like they're basically the same guy, but they're in different universes. That's just my like thoughts on it. Because due to like different voice actings and stuff from the dude itself, it's like, okay, so it's basically just the same guy, but like like in a whole different universe. And like people even have like theorized that like one dude, but like with multiple voices inside his head and all that, and whoever like the voices like gets to control the guy or something. I really don't know what I'm trying to say here, but it just almost sound just like how the Postal is. That's why I'm thinking of like since some multiple dudes from different universes just randomly came together and they just do whatever they do. Because why not? And that's why I was thinking of doing it with that one animation that evolves with them. But of course there are more than what I'm going for. And the thing is, since I know I'm a little too lazy to really do it, but at the same time it's like, okay. I'd rather just do thing. Oh, actually, let's see how it looks. That actually looks good. Okay, well. Let me, okay, so I'm gonna, oops. I'm going to move some things around so I can like do the thingy. I think that looks good. Okay, so I'm sure I always gotta double check about other things I'm missing here. But okay. Oops. There we go. Man, the line was actually does look good, but it does not look good when it comes to like yeah, I might as well do the lines, okay. Because since I was working with the lines anyways, so might as well. What if I just... Okay, wait. I got a random idea. Making progress or something. Okay. I was actually going to say something, but since I'm so distracted on the things I'm working with, that's why I'm like, okay, might as well, just do the thing. Just... I was about to say, it looks lazily made, but at the same time, it's like, that's what I'm working with. Because I remember I was going, one by one of certain, like, not layers, but, like, sections of, like, the art and stuff. Like, for example, like, the face, and then the hair, and then the arms, or the clothes, etc. And I'm just like, okay. It doesn't look that great. So that's why it's just, I'll just do these. Okay, and back to here since yep. I know, I'm easily distracted. As usual, I'm normally distracted by a lot of things. So you can't really blame me of being distracted. So that's another thing, in case if I'm like actually so bored, I will basically take a risk of like watching someone else's like live stream while I live stream and then I just multitask just by doing this, coloring and everything. So it does look plain. I probably should work something with that. Oops. then there we go. I'm gonna work with something with this. Wow. And what's another thing is like it just sounds weird that my new drawing tablet just makes the random noise, which I'm not fond of, but the thing is, it's just how it is. Sad. Oops. Yeah, that's when you know I'm highly concentrated on things I'm doing, so don't blame me, I am just distracted as usual. Okay. Yeah, it may look a little weird, but I like how just, even with my own little spin of the things I'm doing, it's like, that's good enough, I think, I hope. You never know until someone actually makes opinions on it, so that's like, okay. And, let's see. Oh, I just noticed that. Okay, well. There we go. Oh, wait, I didn't want to do that. Oops. It's like, no wonder. Okay. I am very distracted, yes. Okay. Alright. So then, now I'll start working with the background. Oh, you know, I didn't really check something. Okay. Personally would have known, but nope. Alright. And there we go. Notice the thing is not fully live streamed, so okay. Okay. I would talk about other things, but right now I think I am done and yet good to go, I think. I really don't know. It feels like this would have been a short live stream. Yeah, 2 hours. I mean, I would actually continue after this because there's more for me to really work with. But I think for now, I think that'll be good. Did I do the same thing with? Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So much. And there we go. Feels like I really gotta update my signature. But at the same time, I really don't know how to really sign my own thing. And even watching me suffer through the signature on the video is like, it's fine. Yep, there we go. I did good. Okay, so I think that'll be it. I think that'll be it for the portraits demo. So now what I'm thinking of doing is I have the like the commission desk thing, which I already finished working with. It's just that now there was supposed to be like the trade things, which I could probably show it to you guys. Yeah, this one. So basically the desk, so about like some commission stuff. Okay, so with this one, it's supposed to be like trades when it comes to either doing art trades or Team Fortress 2 like item trades. So I was thinking of doing that, but it's really like optional. Because I really need to really think further of what I'm going to plan to do when it comes to trades and art trades. So either like item trades or art trades. Because the last time I had an art trade was for someone who was actually very good at Minecraft rendering. That was the last art trade, and that was like so long ago. Which I could probably like find it right now if I actually search it up. Since it's like I'm already done with some things, so let me look through some things. So always chat for a bit while I look through some random stuff because yes. And of course, it's gonna be a long while since I have like over 400 videos. That's way too much. Because I have a feeling that I know it's gonna be a lot more. I can always look through my playlist, huh? That would have been like a lot easier. But it feels like it's more easier. Yeah, so when I used it, it was back at 2016. So, and then the art trade. Yeah, so yeah, the art trade was just 2016. That's the last we had, and it's like, okay. Man. That was what I'm thinking, like, man, I probably want to do art trades again, but the thing is like, how can I make it work? Because thankfully someone actually gave me like the thumbnails and the outro renders. So, and for you, for someone who knew who you are, and I'm sure you do know who you are because I still have your username. But I'm sure like you still change your username, but still thank you very much for the Minecraft renders. So I might, like, when it comes to art trades, I might actually ask someone to like help me do thumbnails, because I've done so many thumbnails to the point it's like, okay, I might either stop or just live stream myself doing thumbnails, or I can do the thing. And if, let's see, I was about to say, where is the thing? Okay, let me actually open something up for you. Because I know I've shown this before about one of the thumbnails that I want to work with, but no one wants it, so it's like, okay, I might as well not do it and just lazily make a thumbnail, because I didn't really have much time for it, so that's why it's like, okay. And man, it looks good too, what I was planning to do, but man, it's just, So, let's see. Here we go. So, it's supposed to be the Postal Brain Damage Shovel Boss. It's supposed to be like the first one too. And I really like how I did with this one too. But even though I really stink at the perspective of the rocket launcher on one thing. But man, like the background things, even though it would have been lazily made, but man, it's like I've done so much. Well, somewhat, but even like practicing with the dude's like facial features, because you know I really stink at those. He's supposed to have hair in that one part, but there's hair in this one. So this is what I was going to work with, but who knows? I might actually, like, since I did do a rematch with other dude, so I'm thinking of actually bringing this thumbnail back. But the thing is that originally with this thumbnail, I'm supposed to have like the statics from the steroids power up thing. So it's supposed to be all around from like the shovel thing. So, and probably from his legs too, because you know, melee. But man. But yeah, so who knows, I would actually get back to with a thumbnail. But for now I am gonna work out my stuff, so. And since I work with so many thumbnails already, I'm just like, okay, it's just so much things. I would actually show what other thumbnails I'm working with, but for now, I think I am pretty much done. I do want to work more on my stuff later. I was actually originally thinking of doing the mostly sorry, see, my mind is not working today. I am sorry. But yes, it feels like I have more story to say, but at the same time, it's like I might as well just wait. I don't know whatever I'm going to do. So, but yes, so this is the next plan I'm thinking of doing. And the portraits demo thing is done. So I can probably show that off. But then commission desk thing that I can work with after. And so yeah. I think I am now done for now. I think so. It feels like I am gonna work more later. Probably work more when the time comes or so, but man, it's finally making progress, but it's slow progress. And I might live stream more on more for like things for the website. So, and for those who did actually visit me, thank you for visiting the stream, and thank you for randomly watching. Many more maybe coming soon. May never know. May never know. And even though I did say I'm planning it, but at the same time, it's like I got to wait until I really get some stuff down. And who knows, I will actually be working with this commission desk stuff, and then after that I'm probably gonna work with other commission example things. So yes, I have multiple ideas, and I am just, yes. And may never know, I might actually show it off under coffee for those who do want profile pictures or so. You can always contact me if you wanted to. You don't have to if you don't want to, because you know, if you have money to save, then please save your money for more important things. So, because I appreciate it. Okay, so thank you for randomly watching, and ZPQ56 is out. Click.